Ah,
Hello, Cleveland.
greetings, all peoples of Earth. Welcome to Tonight's Show for Monday, November 4th. I am sitting in a bedroom with my ad hoc, non-existent green screen behind me because my entire space where I podcast from had to be, what's the word? Mitigated. Mitigated, and
Yes.
so all the drywall had to be cut out, 2 feet up, and there's giant fans going in there, and just a shit show of whatever. So I'll be here for the unforeseeable future. I already kind of figured out what I want to do downstairs now that I have the chance to redo the whole space. So I'm excited to make some changes, and it'll be fun. But now I'm sitting in a, just a regular chair and super comfy. Must confess, this is like fun. So I am joined by Dennis and Xavier tonight.
Hey.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the psycho test, and if
How
you want
fun.
this week's Wednesday show, and as Dennis reminded me today. I happen to score somewhere around a 70 on the psycho quiz. And I said to him, I was like, no, it wasn't that high. And then I looked. It was higher than anybody on the Star Show.
Higher than Robin.
Yeah.
You know what? I think Bambi in Pennsylvania would also agree with this.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what? I realized, and I was telling Xavier this earlier, that, yeah, I have very, very little empathy for people. I don't have that gene. I don't have the empathy gene. I mean, you could be crying like to my face about something, and all I'll be doing is like, I wonder what I'm going to make for dinner tonight. I really need to figure this out. Yeah. So it's like, I know that about myself, but I mean, not
really psycho though. Come on.
It's not though, right? I mean, it's not.
It isn't.
It's not. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I got a 70, and that was really not good.
You do.
Such is life.
Do you know that's like psychos is the reason that
Yes.
I'm flaming out here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh God. I'm
Start over.
I'm a little under the weather.
Start all over again. What?
Well,
huh?
You
what?
talk.
Words be hard, yes.
Oh, bro, I've been laid out for a couple of days, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been a little sick.
A little. So understand.
Norman Bates is afraid of Mo.
Shut up, Benjamin. Don't think I don't read all the little stupid shit that you write before we even go on air. It's actually quite funny, but it's kind of silly.
Well, okay, as I was saying, psychopathy is a reason why lie detectors are not admissible in court.
Because
if you are a true psychopath, it's a personality disorder that you are actually physically missing part of the autoneural system that regulates empathy, and you're incapable of, like, you could just kill someone or break the law and you have absolutely no feelings about it whatsoever.
I'd like to do a lie detector.
So that's the reason why they're not admissible in court, because there are people who are literally missing that part. So if they did something heinous, it wouldn't register on the little machine.
Okay, so what? I laughed at the guy in the hospital who ended up dying. That wasn't. It was very, very funny at the time.
Yes, his breathing apparatus was a hoot.
It was very funny at the time. We should play that one day.
Melody, I didn't mean to say that it was a disorder, bro.
Yeah, it's a personality.
It's there's narcissism, there's sociopath, and then there's psychopath, and there's a lot of overlap there. The difference being a sociopath is made, and a psychopath, you're born as a psychopath. And all psychopaths are narcissists, but not all narcissists are psychopaths.
Okay. There we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, yes. Okay, we're just being silly. So here's what's going on for today, because the entirety of the Stern Show was just rotated on the axis of its sphincter of the psychopath test.
Yes.
And every single time Howard spoke, it was just to do a teaser for the upcoming results of the test. I mean, it was really enough to drive you batty today. It was just insanity.
Basically, every 5 minutes, he said shortly, or in a minute, or in a few minutes.
I have this.
Yes.
Because it just kept
It's coming
going,
right up.
going and going and going. And yeah, so it was interesting. I was looking at notes from, I think it was today's show. I didn't do the share yet, so let me just get to it really quickly. Stern Show staff takes the psychopath test. So they did a 5-minute clip, and it's really interesting because
it's not really.
No,
No.
it's not interesting. But the interesting thing is that Robin blew out her wig, and so it's an interesting. Just an interesting thing. We're going to come back to it later. I'm just going to show you what Robin looks like right about now.
That's
Can she just buy another wig, dude?
She's letting her wig grow out. No, maybe it is a new
She's
wig.
letting her wig grow
That's
out.
a new wig.
Cool. Why can't she get one that isn't piss colored?
I know. That's not.
I mean,
she's supposed to be Beyonce. Is that the? What
I guess. I mean, at least she's not ashy. She's not ashy, at least.
Not ashy.
Ooh, isn't that a high standard?
Like Cat Mom Melodies.
Pull up the couch.
So yeah, I don't understand what's going on.
It's
so unnatural.
It doesn't complement her skin tone.
Yes.
It doesn't compliment anything.
It doesn't at all. It looks horrible.
I mean, my hair color is literally 5 shades darker than Robin's. And
you know what? It looks like
makes sense.
Kato. It looks like Kato Kaelin's hair.
Kinda.
Dude, I don't even know, dude.
It
looks like, if you blended the two It clowns from the first series and the last one, like that kind of color, bro. It's just like, okay, we all know it's a wig, so why not just go for it? Just go full Beyonce, bro. Go full Beyonce. We all know it's a wig.
She looked her best when she had like sort of almost dready braids and stuff like that.
I guess.
Better.
When it was like basically like one patch of hair. And
no, like, not with the spaces, but before she got that bad, she actually looked good. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. All I know is that the blonde hair.
Listen, as long as she's comfortable with that.
Sure. Okay, now we're qualifying what she says. She's the same color as Al. Oh my God, let me pull that up right this moment.
She kind of is.
Damn you.
The Beaver Housen.
And Dory Morgan, she can't just do a ball. She looks like Curly Neal. It's not good. It's not a good look, her ball.
It's just like,
wait, I cannot wait. To share. Please hold. Because I'm gonna I have to clip it so that you can really get the
whole effect of it.
The full gestalt. Give me a second here. I'm dead.
Wow. That's pretty spot on.
Her wig's made of Alf.
That's like if you went to Home Depot to get the bear swatches, and when it said Alf, and then the next tone up would be Robin.
She is. Holy shit, that is the best. Thank you for that.
That is. Yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. I love it. I love everything.
We could also gone with Fozzie Bear, but
no, Alf is perfect.
Everybody likes Fozzie. So.
Alf is perfect, though.
100%.
Oh, Bobble Booey! If you actually listen to this, you know what to do. You got to make Alf into Robin for us.
You know what to do.
Oh, it'll trickle out.
Hey.
One if by land, two if by sea, right?
So thrilled for everybody to be here. Our usual array of chatters. We love you all. And because I got displaced from my podcasting space, this is the reason why I did
Dr. Zayas from the Planet of the Apes.
From Dr. Zayas, what is he, like full silver?
No, he was.
Oh,
He
Dr.
looked
Zayas
just
was-
like.
I
He
thought
looked
he had,
just
like,
like that.
No,
It's
Dr.
been a while.
Zayas was an orangutan.
He was
So
an orangutan. He looked
Yeah.
just like
Dude,
that.
it's been a while. I haven't seen a
He
movie
had the
since I was
same
a
hair.
kid.
He had the same
But
hair.
there we go. There
I'll
we go.
defer to you guys.
Sure. There we go.
It is. It's Robin. The same hair.
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
Wow, huh?
Throw a
He's
beard on
a
her,
deep thinker,
and
too.
there she is, Dr. Zayas.
Wow. Dr. Zayas.
With
Dr.
that
Zayas.
wig.
That is, I'm loving all of these.
Wasn't Ronnie McDowell like a chimp in that or something like that?
He was, yes.
Yes.
And he
He's a
actually
chimp, right?
went on the Tonight Show in full makeup.
Oh,
Did
he?
you?
Yes, he did.
I love
One of
that.
the funniest. It's one of the funniest clips ever because he's there with Johnny Carson. Just looks like because he wasn't expecting him to come out like that.
I love that.
Like, and then he lights up a cigarette and he's smoking a cigarette with this prosthetic.
That's
on.
awesome.
It was just the funny, like, oh, God damn, just like I'm dead. Literally, I'm.
And you know Johnny didn't care. He's like, hey,
No, he didn't
hey,
give a shit.
hey,
but it
Ed,
was
that's
just-
wild, wacky stuff.
But it was actually funny. I mean, it was one of those
Oh, of
things in
course.
life. It was a
Back when the
naturally
Tonight Show was funny?
event. What?
Back when the Tonight Show was funny.
Yes, when they actually had comedy and were cool.
Yeah, someone who wasn't a complete suck ass.
Exactly.
Well, interestingly enough and bizarrely enough, I think you've conflated the two because Roddy McDowell showed up on the Carol Burnett show wearing full Planet of the Apes gear. However,
Yes.
Oh, he was on
Yes.
Carson too. I saw the clip.
Dr. Zayas arrived
Oh,
straight
Paul Williams.
from filming.
That's right. The guy conflated the two, but it was Paul Williams, which is actually
Arrived
hilarious.
straight from filming. I don't want to play it because God knows these things are probably.
On Johnny Carson, they'll come on down with us with a hammer.
But yeah,
Oh yeah, just go
But
out
it's,
to like just.
it's there it is. It's Paul Williams, and he sings his song.
That's
It's
Paul
the
Williams,
best part.
I had no idea that was Paul Williams.
Those leftover dreams.
There goes the
It's
copyright right
actually
there.
hilarious.
Are you telling me that Dr. Zayas was played by Paul Williams?
Paul Williams.
Look.
And the cigarette.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
When America was cool.
I love everything about this.
Not a fuck was given.
Oh, not a single fuck was given. Holy shit, do I love this. This is
Just-
phenomenal. Look at him. Wow, Paul Williams is a tiny guy.
oh yeah, he's a wee man.
I really
is.
had no idea that he was Dr. Zayas. Look at Johnny, loving it. Look at everybody smoking.
Everybody's smoking.
Everybody's smoking.
That's Doc Severson, right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So small. Look how tiny Doc was compared to Ed.
Well, it
Ed
was
was
a big dude, I think.
It was a really big dude. He was like
I
over
love
6
everything about that.
over
Thank you.
6 foot.
Everybody's just smoking, like, oh,
That is
it's
delicious.
a nice, refreshing cigarette.
Roddy McDowell and Burnett, I think he did this similar thing. Like he did a singing thing. It was hilarious. It's like, oh my God.
I love this, you guys. Okay, so let's get on with this shit show.
How do we like take these lefts at Albuquerque?
Yeah, that's okay. I love the digression. I love that we do this. Okay,
Yes.
so let's go to the start of the show and start our shit show.
Quack, quack, quack.
Man. Quack, quack.
We're here.
You started before even the Rob Zombie song came on. So I was waiting for this song, and now I'm going to say, all right, no more palaver. Let's get right to it. Who
No more
is
what?
the psychopath? I mean,
No more palaver?
palaver.
What is palaver?
It's
Is that
an
like
old
Pilates?
term. No, or just blabbing.
Wow.
Palaver.
Good for you with your vocabulary.
An unnecessary, elaborate, or complex procedure. An improvised conference between two groups, typically those without a shared language or culture.
So this word was used wrong on the script.
Well, no, okay, I'll go to the last one. Talk unproductively and at length.
Oh, that's the show in a
The
nutshell.
whole show.
That's the whole show.
That's the whole show. That's the whole show.
But I like how they gave Robin a big word on the script.
Palaver. Never even heard the word palaver in my life.
That's not an SAT word. I don't know what that is.
It's like when you see like the little like the 12-year-old kid from India spell
Palaver.
P A
Yes, exactly. Could you give me the origins, please?
Can you use it in a sentence?
Could you use the sentence?
Wah, 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 wah.
All right, so let's get started on what the contest. Not even a contest. I mean, it really wasn't a contest. Basically,
be
we
a
gave them the
contest, don't
20-word quiz, which was very similar to the one we took online last week. First off, I hate this doctor. I hate Sam. I hate this doctor and Sam.
Well, they
And
always get hacks, dude.
just goes to show
it's
you
just less than a
why
hack.
there aren't any women on this show, because they're just all annoying. They're just all annoying.
Well, the thing is,
Cadence of discussion is annoying. Everything about her is
you
annoying.
got to remember they picked the lowest common denominator. So a woman
It's
of
lazy
any
radio.
substance is not allowed to be on this show.
Yeah, so
know-
sure, Sam is the only girl that really. I mean, she produced.
Well, that and Chris Wilding. So
Yes, that's true. So and they
So
never.
there's that.
So okay, we'll come back to it. Let's see what the qualifiers are for this stupid contest.
We'll see. And by the way, we have a straitjacket here in studio. When we crown the most psychopathic, they will be dressed in a straitjacket immediately and hauled out of the studio.
Why?
You know, this whole bit was such a non-event. And again, if you remember last week on Wednesday when we took the psychopath test, we literally spent 6 minutes on it. It was done. We got our scores. We moved on. This is a 3-hour tour of who's a psychopath in the show. That's what's going on. I feel like I'm sinking into my chair right now.
You look like you're disappearing. Where are you?
I have to fix myself. I was slumping into the chair. Okay, so first, before they get to anything, because even though they said they're going to get to it right away, first we have to hear about Chris Wilding being in Miami with Jonathan Blitt just to get away. I'm not even understanding that. And of course, because Chris needs to be on air, this is the story he comes up.
Crazy. Although Chris, you were crazy in Miami this weekend.
Wow.
Didn't you
Chris is a
fuck
little
your driver?
psychopathic, too.
What's that, Howard?
You fucked your driver, right?
I did fuck the Uber driver in Miami, yeah.
Jesus.
But there's a really happy ending. Tell him, John.
Yeah, my score went up. I went from a 4.9 to a 5.0.
Wow, that's exciting news. So, yeah, apparently Wilding not only banged the Uber driver,
Maybe.
but then later on in the same night, he met a guy, I guess he swiped left on, and met up with him at his hotel. And like that.
So I find all this very farcical. Because honestly, we get, first of all, if Wilding's not a bottom, I don't know what is.
God,
there's nothing masculine. There's nothing resembling masculinity in that body.
No, nothing at all.
I mean, Sam is like
he's what they call a power bottom.
Yes, absolutely.
The total power bottom.
And honestly, such an attention.
See him with his hairless, twinkish body.
No, I can't.
I don't want to, please. I've been sick for the last day.
Come on,
please.
bro.
It literally looks like a.
Not even feeling. Come on.
And you could almost see, with his just gross, thin penis. Hey,
bro,
hey.
That or reject.
Bastard.
You see that now. That is part of being a psychopath. Knowing that you're playing, that your friends are wounded prey at this point, you're just driving it right in their face.
I feel like Bambi in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
That was funny, Dennis.
I'm like that.
Very funny.
90-pound weakling in the alley. And she's just giving me the knuckle sandwich over and over and over and over again. Just noogies.
Wait, the best part is apparently you took me out. You wiped me out right when I was about to say.
No.
That's great.
That was no mistake.
that was great.
See,
That was
you just learned about my autonomic nervous system. That was fight or flight, bro. So,
all right. So then we get introduced to Dr. Frankie. So let me introduce her to all of you. Here's
she looks
Dr.
stable.
Jesus Christ.
Right?
She looks vaguely familiar.
She looks like Pink. She looks like Pink.
Yes,
She looks
who's
like
also
one of those WWE divas or something.
well,
like
she looks like Pink. That means she's not very stable.
But that's not saying much.
This is
it gets worse. Keep going down. It gets what's the hell's that on our what's on our
Dr. Frankie.
What's on the arm? What's on the arm? What the hell is that?
A horrible tattoo.
Wait, there's a worse one. Do we have the lower part of the arm? Because there's a worse tattoo. There's a face. There's like a face. Right down there is a face.
I like the contrive. That's a Beth move right there, laughing. Look at me.
Like a psycho.
That's a total Beth move right there.
So apparently she and...
Oh, nice ankle tattoo, bro.
It's classy. Keep it classy.
That is not pretty.
That's a series of bad decisions, man.
Yeah.
Let me see who she is. She's the CEO and founder of littlegaybook.com, which focuses on personalized matchmaking and singles events for lesbians, gay men, bisexuals, and trans folks, and has successfully connected couples across the United States for the last decade and a half.
Now she has
the latest venture is CEO and founder of Little Black Book Matchmaking, specializing in personalized matchmaking for single events for heterosexual singles. Dr. Frankie's coaching is based in the San Francisco Bay Area, but clients can access her services via video conferencing from around the globe. Now,
you know what that whole thing tells me? That whole paragraph, she was unemployed.
Well, here's my curious thing about Dr.
Some busted toes too, bro.
Where do we get Dr. Frankie's credentials? Like, how do we know?
So, I obviously, maybe one of those island schools. Maybe she got it like from St. Bart's.
Absolutely. Probably had to learn.
She probably got her degree from Barbizon.
She probably had to learn another
IT technical.
She could go to school in Guatemala.
Want to be a model or just look like one?
Guatemala.
It's amazing what a weekend at the Learning Annex can do for your career.
I'm just curious how she becomes a sex therapist.
Like she has a PhD and she calls herself a doctor. I hate that. I hate that those people get called doctor.
Oh, here she is. Let's see.
Doctor what, bro?
This is her.
Oh yeah, much worse.
Jesus. Well, where'd you go to school? Where'd you go to school? Wait, qualified? What's the
School of Hard Knocks, bro?
Look at that. The Wright Institute?
Are you serious?
I have no idea what that is. So
let's see what kind of degree that we get from.
Is that like where they make airplanes?
Probably.
Educating clinicians to society.
Huh?
Huh? Admissions.
Private graduate school focused on psychology and located in Berkeley, California.
Oh, okay. Enough said.
Before Ozempic. Thank
All
you.
right.
I'm
curious that she would give that portion of her degree, but not where she went.
Because the rest is very embarrassing.
Curious.
Cool.
Curiouser. All right. So anyway, there's nothing here that shows that she has any kind of knowledge and or background with dealing with a psychotherapy and whether or not you're
or dealing with psychoses.
Yeah, she's like a matchmaker, basically.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Good for her.
Psychoses. Well, yeah, but she's basically me giving advice on fashion. It's just not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, any of us could have given this quiz to anybody else, and pretty much did exactly what she did.
And remember, she's renowned.
Renowned,
exactly.
I don't know by who, but she's renowned.
Sure.
So it wasn't enough to dial a date for gay people. She now thinks that she's an expert in it for for regular people as well.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I love the. You're right, Xavier. I love the Beth fake.
The exaggerated laugh.
That is what the hell is going on here?
You know who she looks a little bit like in a very bad. No, she looks a little bit
She
like.
looks Ozempic-ish in that.
No, she looks a little bit like that one who's on Home Shopping Network from Shark Tank.
Skills.
I wouldn't
If there's
know.
anything that you think anybody else could benefit from that I share here, please pass it along.
bad
Make
haircut.
a comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, because
Nothing is more repulsive to me than curly hair with those frosted like fucking tip.
Yeah, doctor, I
doesn't
want to know
Caitlyn
how
have
you
that?
overcame those those fried ends on your hair.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Wait, oh my God. It's like a whole YouTube hell.
Hello, everyone.
Oh my God. That sounds
Frankie here.
terrible.
And
Oh,
I
wow.
am excited to talk with you all today about casual dating.
No, thank you. Okay, let's move on.
I'm not talking about
Really? Does anybody
casual
really
dating.
need help with that?
Well, apparently, yes, she has 19,000 subscribers,
Are
and
you
Oh,
serious?
well, there you go.
are
I
as
guess.
much
What do I
used
know?
as one of our usual shows. So there, I guess. Sure. Okay. Anyway, that's Dr. Frankie, so that you know what we're dealing with now. So now
Okay.
we can continue
Cool.
on, and now you have all the information you need to know about Dr. Frankie. So let's hear about how Dr. Frankie did this test.
If I may ask you, how does this test work so people understand the seriousness of this?
The seriousness of
Yes.
it.
Okay. So it's you get a score from 0 to 100. The
Thank
higher you score, the more psychopathic you are. And then you fall into a category. Low,
Right.
moderate, high.
And so the highest someone could get is 100 points. Have you ever tested someone and they've gotten 100 points?
No.
I have not. And I can say nobody on your team is certifiably psychopathic.
So yeah, so there's that. Okay, so now the way they're going to play the game is basically they have all like 19 people, I guess, who took the test. They're all gathered in of course, everybody had to come into work except
Yes.
for Howard
And
Rob
the
Brad.
best
Oh,
part about this,
no.
they had to come into work, but they still were on Zoom. And it's like,
Were they really?
yes, they were
Yeah.
all on
Oh,
Zoom
that's
because
amazing.
Howard wasn't there and Robin's not there. So they all zoomed in.
Yes.
Zoom, papa.
And the same thing with Dr. Frankie. She zoomed in from California.
Of course she did.
And again, I'm going to show you some clip from it when we get to it. But so this started at around, I don't know, 7:30, 7:40 in the morning.
Well, they did preamble for 30 minutes.
And then
They went to that.
well,
But, I mean,
they did Chris
they had
Wilde
phone calls.
and phone calls.
They
Everybody
had
so
phone calls for the first half hour.
it was just like, yeah, just
Well, phone
wait.
calls, quote unquote.
And they just kept pushing it back. So here's the way it kind of went, just so that you can get the feeling for how me and Dennis and everybody else on the listening thing were like, oh, for the love of God, just get on with it already. So here's how it goes.
All right, listen, let's get down to the test, Benji. I say it's you.
I think
I
it's
don't
Blit or Robin or Jason. And I might be high up, but it's Blit, Robin, or
And there
Jason.
goes the music.
It's you.
We're still going to get dinged for that shit.
And
You're
Perlman,
not sure of this either.
no, Perlman didn't flinch when he was shot, so that's like a psychopath.
It's time to reveal.
Okay. Now it's time to reveal, right?
Yep. Yes.
10
Yes.
minutes later.
Ooh,
Yes.
the anticipation.
10 minutes
Ooh.
later.
Yeah.
All right. This is interesting. We are now going to reveal the people with the top 3 highest scores and the lowest score. I will dismiss everyone else that is not on the panel.
Howard, did you
I'm
want
gonna
to...
cl-
Oh, sorry.
Yes, Sam.
Well, I was going to ask, were you going to call each person out at a
Yes,
time?
I will call your name.
So I can stretch it out as long as humanly possible.
Got 3 hours to fill.
15
hours to kill. To
15
kill.
15 minutes later.
Dr. Frankie is the one who knows the results. And now we find out who is so fucked up that they are a danger to society.
5 minutes later.
I look over at this gang. I go, any one of them could be very psychopathic. Can you imagine someone in this room tested in the 60s? Dr. Frankie almost fell over.
10 minutes later.
Those who say are either in the highest or the lowest. in terms of psychopath. Who is the psychopath?
Okay. Like
So-
that, you
This
guys.
is so fucking corny, bro.
Like
Oh wait,
that.
but I love Fred beating the Halloween theme into the ground.
Well,
when
because you only have to do it once and then go back to Amazon and shop.
But the thing
Yeah.
is, though, it's not even the right theme to use. You
Yeah,
use
exactly.
the theme
The
from
Psycho is to be
Psycho.
the
You
zing,
idiot.
Zing, zing, zing.
Yes.
And Fred, if you're listening, this is why the other dude said that anybody could replace you at this point.
Yes. A
Yeah.
monkey could
Just
replace
so you
right
know,
now.
bro.
Yes. Yes.
Because you hit the button once doesn't constitute doing a job.
So I got this email today, which I thought was pretty funny, and I will throw my readers on so I can read it to you. It's from one of our listeners named Greg. Hi, Monique. As I listened to today's stupid and predictable results on the psychopath test, I began to wonder, is Howard in on the joke and alters the results himself because he thinks it's funny? Or is there an edict to protect Howard from himself and to pump up his ego? For example, in the first psych exam years ago, Howard was deemed most sane, even though it's clear to anyone that he is a damaged little boy, starved of his father's love, can discard humans like garbage, and has fearfully locked himself into his mansion while his beard and dozens of pre-distressed one-eyed cats. In the gay lie detector test also several years ago, Howard was revealed to be the most straight, even though he celebrates Cocktober, looks for any excuse to get his staffer's clothes off, and lived vicariously through Chris Wilding's disgusting conquests. He receives calls daily as you can get on this ridiculous schedule, where he's given the attaboys and told how attractive or funny he is, even though he's a terrible interviewer and pretty much the most unfunny part of his own show. So does he know that he's going to win these contests? Is he expecting calls that try to convince its hundreds of listeners that, hey, maybe it's actually funny? And yeah, in the right dank basement or from several fields away, Howard is kind of attractive? Could you ask any one of your insiders if Howard is aware that his staff adjusts the results of these tests so that he's always on top without his knowledge, or does he do this himself? So that was kind of the question. Oh, what about Alice saying that somehow he got booted from the chat? Xavier.
Oh, no.
Dude, I haven't done anything.
Did you beat?
No, I did not. I haven't touched dick, dude.
Did you do that? Bad
Bro, I'm
boy.
barely conscious right now. Shut up.
What about Al? Just so you know, I see you earlier in the chat, and you're not in timeout or banned or anything. So maybe it's you. Maybe
he didn't pay his Wi-Fi bill. I don't know.
Maybe you didn't. Maybe you need to restart the.
So I have a thought on the contest things with Howard.
Yes, go.
So no, I honestly it takes a village to keep the idiot. So,
dude, you know what?
They do. It's an edict that you literally every contest he's just gonna come out the best because he has to. And
you
that's
know why? Because
he
gets to
butthurt.
He gets basically to say who has a job there and who doesn't.
Correct.
These guys know it, and they have no talent. There's not like they can go out and start working for ESPN after this.
No,
you know?
No.
So they're gonna. Sometimes a cigar is a cigar. They just kiss his ass because it's a paycheck. That's all it is.
Yes.
Laundry room. So yeah, Mo, if I win the contest, can you please be my +1? I would absolutely be your +1. However, as we heard at the end of the show today, the contest is going to be next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
So
I love that.
I bet you they've already notified people because people have to.
No, maybe they didn't. It ended yesterday.
So
in typical Stern fashion, they're going to notify people to be in New York City in like a little over a week.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is just the most pathetic, unreal contest ever. So I guarantee that Marianne from Brooklyn won the contest.
Oh, I would I would call in and complain if she did. I would actually.
I guarantee it's going to be hangers on and
it's gonna be some teenage kids whose dad is like a serious. I'm gonna walk all the way up to Howard Stern with this album.
What are they saying? That there was gonna be like 10 people, but it was gonna be like 5 people with their +1?
Sure.
Yes.
That's all it is. 10 people. 5
and Howard's not even there.
The winners are gonna be Bruce Springsteen, Paul McCartney, and Billy Joe.
You're right,
It was.
Avor. It's a contest that literally costs them nothing. It's sponsored by Steven Singer, which means they probably all get like a hand-dipped rose or something stupid in their swag bag, and like free
Just in time for Christmas.
Yeah, just a bunch of free shit, and observe the monkeys as they do their stupid little tricks. I can't even imagine that there's a full day's worth of stuff to do in there.
Oh,
You
no,
know?
no. What you're going to do is you're going to be there while the show is on, I think.
Yes.
Listening to it in the back area, which is even worse than listening to
And
it
they'll
at
have
home.
them all with the cans on, sitting on like little
But Beth
benches.
will be there.
How we can like do a little greeting in his Zoom call while they're doing what they do, and they'll all say how much they love it. It's so amazing. I can't believe the amount of work these people do.
It sounds
Beth
like
will
you're
be
just gonna-
there with like $17,000 worth of jewelry while she's asking $25 for those calendars.
Oh, you're so cute. Like she'll even be anywhere close.
It's not leaving its house for that day. But full of sycophants. That's all. That's why they're not giving a lot of time, so they can
I don't
find
know.
people in New York City and just find sycophants.
Yeah, they asked me where I'd be traveling from and all that.
If there's
stuff.
going to be famous people there, Beth will be there.
I don't think there'll be any famous people there.
About it. It's a bunch of stupid fans. It's the
Oh,
less people
that's it?
talking about.
Yeah, it's stupid fans.
Stupid
Okay,
fans.
I'm suffering from dementia, so just
It's okay, no big deal. It's the week
Ignore me.
after, which means he's screwing around with his vacation schedule. The week after, Cher is going to be on the 20th.
I know. I saw that.
Oh,
So it means he's working a full month here.
And he's going to do is take off Thanksgiving and the week after Thanksgiving, then, which means December is going to be shorter, which is hilarious.
In the good old days, Cher would have
coming in.
In the good old days, Cher would have called out his wig.
Yeah. When is Josh Brolin coming in? Isn't he coming in soon too?
He'll probably come in December. He'll probably be the last guest
Who
of
is?
the year.
Josh Brolin. He has a book out or something like that.
Yes. It's like whatever.
Yes. Okay. So let's move on.
Wait, wasn't he in No Country for Old Men?
I don't
Was
know.
it Josh Brolin? Or was it the other
I don't
dude?
know. I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't know which Brolin's in that.
Yeah, they both look the same. One of them is
No,
with
that's the
Bobby
problem.
Streisand,
I
and
know
the
he
other.
played. I know he played Cable.
He's
on
Thanos.
Deadpool too.
Isn't he Thanos?
Yeah.
He's Thanos, right?
And Cable. I know he played Cable in
Let's
Deadpool.
see.
He's Thanos. Is he
And
not?
Thanos?
Yeah, am I crazy?
No, I was right. He was in No Country for Old Men.
Again, isn't he Thanos? Thanos.
Yeah, too. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
And
also
Cable.
Thanos. Yeah, he plays a couple.
We're talking about like
characters.
good movies, dude.
Okay, so let's continue.
Great, and with the best psychopath ever portrayed in movies.
Who?
Javier Bardem.
Oh,
He was
no.
that-
with the
Wow.
haircut.
Didn't you just make reference to that today?
I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so
Isn't it
let's
funny how that works? The circle of life, my friend.
circle of life. So again, he has to mention that his daughter is also a doctor because, again, she's not.
No, she's not.
I want to say something. Dr. Frankie's right because my daughter does a lot of this stuff. She too is a doctor, and she, you got to have high expertise to give these tests. In other words, there is some component of the doctor's interpretation. You know what I mean? Well,
What kind of level of expertise does Ashley have?
How to give an injection.
I don't know.
How to prescribe antibiotics? How to prescribe a Z-Pack?
She could probably change a mean bedpan.
I mean, I'm not going to demean the nurse practitioner, but she's not a doctor.
Well,
Well,
you
yeah,
know
well,
what?
it's
Not
a
really,
fact.
but when,
She's
when
not a
someone's
doctor.
trying to hype someone for something they're not, it's easy to take a shot.
It is, yeah. Because sorry,
You know why? You
Yeah.
know why he says that though, and all because she is technically the most successful daughter by leaps
It ain't
and
Emily.
bounds, by
But yeah.
miles. Not even.
I mean,
not
honestly,
even
it's like
miles.
it's like if we were to start calling Mr. Whiskers a broadcaster.
Exactly.
Come on, guys. Say-
But I mean, considering one of her sisters sings Jewish hymns
Exactly.
with a guitar on
She's
YouTube,
on Starbucks,
and,
right?
and the other one,
And poorly,
I
she's
don't-
not even
yeah.
doing the Jewish community any service, dude. She's just horrible.
Hey, she's a rabbi. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
she's a
okay,
rabbi.
Cool.
we've never
Well, she's
seen.
better
this
looking than the
before.
other rabbis. So
That's not saying much.
I'm not saying much. I know.
Oh, she owns a Popeyes franchise. She's not.
There you go.
Wait, is it a Popeyes franchise?
No, that was is that Deborah? Isn't that Deborah owns Popeyes?
And wasn't Deborah like in a social worker? Didn't she get like a degree?
Yeah, but is she doing that now?
Oh, maybe that's the daughter he's saying is a doctor. Maybe
But
that's
even so,
the
she's
daughter
just a
who's saying
she's
she's
not a
daughter.
doctor.
Did we get
She's
it
a
wrong?
She's a
I think
social
we got
worker.
it wrong. I think we're saying that
No. He kind of, I think he is talking about Ashley because he's talking about all the medical things.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And a social worker is a social worker, not a doctor.
Well, I think she got a doctorate degree so that she could be a social worker. I don't know.
All I know is she's.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
You know, there's a chance we could be wrong, so you gotta throw that out for us. Disclaimer. We admit when we're wrong, unlike other people.
I'm not really appreciating your
Just kick me out now because I'm still sick.
So
just kick me out now.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
Holy mother of God.
Actually, that's just saying that we're having a sale in the husky-sized boys' clothes.
All right, let's move on. I think that he might actually be talking about Deborah, and I'm going to do a little research so that we can talk about it at some other time in the future, okay? So, the views of the podcast do not reflect those of RadioGunk and its parent company. So, yeah, they went to a commercial break before they once again were getting up and going with this test. And, I cannot stand his Hyundai commercials. Like, I can't stand anything about
Hyundai of all things.
He would never drive a Hyundai.
He is a malignant narcissist. He would literally have to be like a deathbed where they just, what's the nearest car to throw him to the hospital? That would be the only way. That's the only way he would ever get into a Hyundai.
Go ahead.
So you're going to play the Hyundai commercial Dead Read?
No, I'm just going to play stupidity that was part of the Hyundai commercial.
All right, so the funniest thing about the Hyundai commercial, the real long version of it, he gives out a phone number at the end.
Does he really?
This is 2024. I ain't calling a car company to ask about their car.
Who calls a car company?
Hey, what do you want? Why you call? You know library? You doctor?
He actually gives an 800 number. I'm like, this
really?
thing called the internet. I mean, I know it's
That's
your
amazing.
enemy, but my
does he
God,
know
can you?
the internet's a thing?
I don't think so.
All right, let me just play this stupid clip.
Finding joy in every journey. Learn more about the new Tucson hybrid at HyundaiUSA.com. I was on there this weekend. Call 562-314-4603.
Wait.
Why? What?
Sorry? 566. What's the number again?
Wait, play it over again.
Yeah,
sorry.
Please.
Enjoy in every journey.
I mean, I was just joking about the fact that he was on the website. Like, why would he ever be on the website?
Learn more about the new Tucson hybrid at HyundaiUSA.com. I was on there this weekend. Call 562.
562.
Hold on. Oh, fuck me.
Oh my gosh. You know how many there's probably
Enjoy in every journey. Learn more about the new Tucson hybrid at HyundaiUSA.com. I was on there this weekend. Call 562-314.
314-4603.
4603.
And it's not even an 800 number. It's a phone number for somewhere in, like, Michigan. What is that?
56.
Oh, he's calling. Did you call?
Oprima el 1 para escuchar el legal del evento Monday Getaway. Oferta disponible para nuevos vehículos Sonata 2023 comprados del inventario del concesionario y financiados a través de Hyundai Motor Finance, HMO. Tasa de porcentaje anual APR de 3.29% durante 60 meses es de $22.26 por mes.
Okay. Joke over. They're talking about financing in Espanol.
Wait, well, what was the point of that phone call? What did they say?
I don't know. I just want to see if there's a real number.
And
it is.
And
it is. It went to Spanish, apparently.
What's the area code?
What was that? Oh, want me to call it again? I can call it again if you want.
Hit redial. Just hit number one, not number two.
562? What was the area code?
For English, press 1.
Para español, oprime el 2.
Press 1.
Press 1 for the Elantra offer. Press 2 for the Kona offer. Press 3 for the Santa Fe offer. Press 4 for the Sonata offer. Press 5 for the Tucson offer. Press 6 for the complimentary Charger offer. Press 7 for the Palisade offer. Press 8 for the EV
Model shown priced higher. Excludes.
This is like, what is it, the 80s?
Wow.
Seriously.
Line.
Seriously? I would, if I would have dialed 1-800 new,
Can you imagine?
hey, stop. If I would have dialed 1-900 new kids, it would have probably had a more current message.
Holy mother of God.
Wasn't that straight out like Madame Cleo back in the day?
Literally, that was Madame Cleo.
I save your soul.
Wow. You're actually going to call. Can you, while you're there, can you call Jackie's joke line?
1-800, what is it? 1-900 wine.
He'll probably do a copyright strike against us.
No, he won't. 516-9221.
So that's Orange County.
922
wine.
922
WINE.
9463.
63. Okay.
What's the worst part about fucking a horse? When it's his turn.
Oh my God, that was awesome. Oh my God. No foreplay, just straight out fisting. What's the word? In case someone missed it, what's the worst part about fucking a horse? When it's his turn.
Every day he changes it. Every day, you guys.
The man is a craftsman.
God, he's a genius. Okay. Love that guy. All right, let's move on. Okay, and then the phone calls start coming in because we still haven't gotten to what's going on. So of course, here comes the phone call that we all were waiting for.
Oh my gosh. You know how many, there's probably millions of people that are going to be late to work today because we're waiting to get the results.
Millions.
Mamet is going to be the psychopath.
So everybody, and then of course they're going to start betting on it. And it's just
that caller, quote unquote caller,
quote unquote.
Yeah, she reused the name she had used before, so it was like, wow, they're just like
millions of people.
They're just not even trying at this point. There was so many fake callers. It was
so what they did basically is they let everybody stay who was in contention for either the bottom three, meaning the least psychopathic, or the top three, meaning the most psychopathic. But as it turns out, the top number one were tied. So anybody who doesn't know, does anybody want to guess?
No.
Well, I know because I unfortunately
No, I know you know, but I don't think Xavier knows. Xavier, do you know who the top four people that are psychopaths on the...
I can't even name four people. I'm going to go with Fred, Robin, Gary, and Benji.
Oh, you suck. All right. The top psychos...
That's the only four people I know who are on the show, so it's not like...
Top psychos...
I can name it.
As follows.
Yes.
Jason at number 3. Benji at number 2. And who ties for first? Mamet and Robin. Now, this will be the second time that Robin has had the highest score.
Oh, dear.
For a fucked up quiz. And so Mamet was really questioning why, and of course they put him into a straitjacket. Let's play a little bit of the clip so that we can see actually what happened.
Oh, this is zany stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's zany. There she is. Dr. Zayas.
Answer the question. Strongly agree, disagree, have no feeling about it.
Neutral, disagree, strongly disagree.
Like
yeah.
5 choices.
There were 19 people who
terrible.
took the test, and Gary, JD.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Sam. Why don't you have a little lighting in your home?
Wait a minute.
Notice Sam is at home.
Yeah, I know. Everybody else got forced to come in, and this bitch is in our house.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Producing the clip, and she stays home. Is that
This
what
is
I'm
a
getting?
horrible Zoom call.
It's horrible. Let's see.
5 choices.
There were 19 people who took the test, and
she's home.
Wow.
Home by the light of her monitor.
Is she on the set of Nosferatu?
Holy Jesus. But I'm looking at Howard. He looks really disturbing. I mean,
he's
more
got a
disturbing than
new
usual.
floofy wig, bro.
We all just processed the fact, though, that all three of these people, the one who produced this segment, the runner of the show, and the co-host,
didn't
are
bother
all
show up.
completely different places.
Yes, they didn't bother showing up.
We are in completely three different places, but we've always been in three different places, and none of us
and we're doing this, on our own dime.
Yes.
And the other part is we don't claim we're on a radio show. They do.
That's right.
Although
Although
a podcast.
All right, here we go.
Looking at Howard reminds me that the Chia Pets are going to come out again.
All right, here we go.
Gary, JD, Ronnie, and Perlman all had to write down the 5 choices.
Nice lighting, honey.
They could all be psychopaths, by the way.
Hold on, can I have a second? They needed time to really.
I mean, it was either agree, strongly agree, neutral, disagree, or agree. That was it. They couldn't remember that?
No.
They're either psychopaths or idiots. JD, you can't remember agree or disagree?
I wanted to just get...
He's at home, too.
Choices in front of me, and that's
JD.
that. So
JD.
Zoom meeting. It's Zoom.
So they lied. They weren't in studio.
No. This is.
Oh.
This is what?
It
This is
says.
what?
This is from the other day. This is from Wednesday.
I think this might be from Wednesday.
Okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah, that's what
be proficient and
Robert De Niro character.
Yeah.
Perlman, what's wrong with him?
Now I didn't even need the paper after I wrote it down. Looked at it for a
Good
second.
for you.
Staffers had significant results for psychopathic tendencies.
Yeah, good.
So there.
I really dislike Sam. I just have to get that out there.
Yeah, she's very annoying.
She's very annoying. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this goes.
So this is
We
today.
took a test yesterday to find out who is psychopath. You have to answer the question: strongly agree,
Wait,
agree.
I'm confused.
Nope, they don't have a current clip. Maybe it's on the app.
What app? Oh,
is this a serious app or is this HowardStern.com?
This is just Stern Show.
What an embarrassment! I like how this thing looks like great for 2005.
We got Twitter, which I will never call X. Stern Show. Stern Show. Okay, let's see if they have anything here. Kamala. Wow, this is crazy.
Gee, I wonder.
A lazy show not
You talk about it really at all today, but when you go to the Stern Show thing, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And this is current.
Then here's who scored the highest on the psychopath
No,
test.
this is the 30th. This
This
is
is on the 30th. And they put it out
Find
on
out this Monday. They literally
8, 9, 10. Wow.
Ah!
That's
Wait,
amazing.
What are we doing here? What are we doing?
No, we're going. We're moving.
You're going to know. I mean, his show is a flaming dumpster fire. It really is.
Not even that. They don't even care enough to light it, dude. They don't even care.
No, they really don't care.
It's just a giant pile of poo. It's just kind of sitting around.
It's a poopy. I'm just looking to see if there was any videos at all.
Why would they?
4 days ago, 5 days ago.
They're all in studio. Well, except for the host and the co-host.
All right, let's move on. So,
Damn.
upset that he was the one who was picked as the number one psychopath, and Robin, I think. Well, Robin, wears that crown, proudly. Here's Mehmet talking to Howard about, how is it that you could possibly not be, in the top here?
I think.
Why do you keep focusing on me?
I think, like a lot of us, you have a strange worldview. I don't think.
What is my worldview? Tell me what's strange.
You don't like going out.
I'm reclusive. Yeah. You know why? Because I'm a realist, and I also am devoted to learning and evolving.
Wow. So honestly, after unfortunately being subjected to this show today, I realized this entire test was farcical because there is no one on that staff that is not a psychopath. I mean, they are all easily psychopaths, easily above 50, easily, because listening to them talk, they display psychopathic behavior on a level that should not be seen in public.
No, you're absolutely right.
I mean,
I
this is
disagree.
What?
Listen,
What? You don't think they're psychopaths?
No. They're narcissistic. They're not psychopathic.
Some of them are psychopaths because
the difference is a psychopath is characterized by a persistent pattern of disregard for the violation of other people's safety.
Well, how about when they badger people?
They're narcissists.
Well, yeah, but they badger people.
Remember, there's a lot.
How
of
is
overlap.
Wolfie? Wait, how did Wolfie A not take this test and B not score like a 90?
And how did Chris Wilding not take this test and not score like a 90? And why didn't Chris Wilding take the test? He's usually the one who wants to be on like every show and be part of like.
The thing is, you guys are describing narcissists, not psychopaths.
Thin-skinned
narcissists. No. Wolfie's a
and I don't. Wolfie has no empathy whatsoever.
I mean, Jesus.
Mother,
I don't know the dude, so
he is literally the definition of it. He is.
I mean,
you know what Robin said like after this? It was really kind of weird, and I clipped it because her worldview is really fucked up too. But it's just kind of
that has nothing to do with being a psychopath.
No, listen to this. Listen to this clip.
Say to Dr. Frankie one thing. I recently was in a doctor's office and having a discussion about myself and how I grew up. And I told him some things about myself. And then he looked at me and he said, "Are you a good person or a bad person?" And I thought, wow, what an interesting question.
Well, you don't know the answer to.
Wow, what an interesting question.
Wow, what an interesting question.
Well, you don't know the answer to. Dr. Frankie.
Well, he was really trying to get somewhere with me, and he was just listening to me, and he was hearing a bunch of different things, and he wanted to know what I saw myself as.
That's a good way of milking that therapy.
Did you say
and
you're
what
a
I
good
told
girl
him,
or a bad girl?
No, I told him, if you're good to me, I'll be good to you, and if you're bad to me, I'll be worse.
If you're good to me, I'll be good to you, and if you're bad to me, I'll be worse. I don't even understand what that's supposed to even mean. And she likes that she's this way. I could see her answering the questions and really going knowing fully well that kind of answer is going to elicit exactly what she thought it would.
But she didn't answer. She actually didn't score that. She didn't score above a 70.
Okay, I did. Fuck you. I'm just saying.
Joey scored like a 51.
I'm just saying. Okay, fuck you. That's all. That's all. And then the hits keep coming. Here we go.
Go ahead, Joe.
Oh, best show in 30 years, hands down. Big win for Fred. Unbelievable.
Best show in 30 years, you guys. Now, I didn't even give you highlights from the show because it was so turgid and so boring and did not move along at all. It was just, Dr. Frankie brought nothing to the table, by the way.
I mean, it had all the power and energy of a century plant growing.
Absolutely.
It was nothing going on.
Absolutely. So then,
I think the big premise is if it fails just automatically because you don't give a crap about these people.
No, I don't care. I don't care at all about
Back in the
them.
day, you kind of like, if it's Beetlejuice or whatever, you kind of had like a little invested rah. Now nobody gives a fuck
I
who
hate
these
them
people
all.
are.
They really
So
are.
who cares? Who cares what they are?
Who cares who Mike Perlman is, honestly? Other than the whole bagel scenario, which I don't care about even slightly, ever did. What has he ever brought to the table?
Nothing.
What does Jonathan Blitt bring to the table? Other than
weirdness. Real weirdness.
Horrible. It's horrible human beings.
But it's not even that. They're not even horrible. They're just forgettable. Nobody cares.
Forgettable. Yeah,
if you hated them, there would be something to listen to.
Yeah, it's true. You're right. I have no care for them.
Yeah,
I don't
nobody
hate,
cares.
I don't
I mean,
even hate
I don't
them.
care.
You're right. Like JD.
Back in the day, you kind of cared. Now,
I mean,
who
JD,
cares?
does anybody even care? I mean,
It's a bunch of nobodies on a Zoom call. Ooh.
Yeah, that's basically
Let
what
me
it
invest
is.
emotions in that.
Video. Tomorrow, I'm sure it'll be up. And then we'll get to see.
Tomorrow will be the victory lap.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can't wait that a victory lap that for half the morning.
Oh, we got a lot of emails here. Howard, that was the best thing you've done ever.
Doing donuts in the parking lot.
Yes.
So then this whole bit is over, right? They thank Dr. Frankie. She goes on her way. We find out that she has twins, that she is a lesbian, and that's all we.
What a shocker!
Shock.
Said no one
Come
ever.
on. Who didn't know that was a code Subaru?
So then they have about a half hour to kill, and God knows they killed it.
They took a gun to the back of its head, and they killed that hour like nobody's business.
It was slaughtered.
I mean, it was executed. It was horrible.
Yeah. So here's one conversation. I'm just going to give you like the bullshit that went on for the rest of the afternoon. Here we go.
And you know what I went back
Morning.
to watch too? The original Deadpool movie. What's the name of that guy who plays Deadpool, Robin? You would know.
Really?
Right? Is that Ryan Reynolds? That's it. I get confused between him and
Burt Reynolds, bro.
like Hemsworth guys, and I get confused.
He's Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool.
And is Ryan Reynolds the same guy who was in the Barbie movie? Is that Ryan Reynolds?
No, that's
Ryan.
Who's that?
Oh my God.
Oh, God,
Ryan
his name just
Seacrest?
escaped it.
Baby Driver guy?
Impressed.
ARP radio.
It's not
Gosling.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Somebody typed it to him. There's no way he knew who that was. They have no idea. They have no idea what they're
So,
talking.
how do you watch? I know he did not watch Deadpool the original because he would. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't even get the joke of it. The funniest thing, though, how do you watch a full movie and don't remember the star of the movie, especially one that is that in your face? Like
Ryan Reynolds been in everybody's face for like the last 6 months.
Yeah.
How do you not know him?
Yeah, how do you not know that's Ryan Reynolds?
Even just
mean,
from
he's
the
been
Mint
everywhere.
Mobile commercials, for fuck's sake.
Exactly. I mean, this dude is everywhere. And
Wife is everywhere. He's everywhere. How do you not know who he is?
Because you know he's
sure you
sitting
watch
at home
the
with
movie again.
at the kitten ranch.
he never saw the movie. He never saw the movie.
He did. Wasn't that movie like 8 years old now or something like that?
Yeah.
It's been out for a while.
It's 8 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be curious. I'd be curious actually when that did come out because
I think 2016. I think it's a 2016
something like that.
movie.
It's been
all
a
right,
while.
so we're gonna end the show on a high note.
I could end the show on a real high note too.
What's that high note?
Which is?
So Gary did a funny thing. You know, Gary does that flirty Gary phony phone call routine.
That's the high note.
But before we get to that, we're gonna get to haunted erotica. I mean,
Yes, they did.
What
5 minutes of this.
I wasn't
5
even sure where to
minutes.
go with this, and it was.
Well, this is the flirty Gary setup.
Oh, of course,
Flirty werewolf Gary. Funny, right? Right? Comedy.
Wait, didn't we do that last time already?
No, they did something. It doesn't matter. It's the same crap over
trying
and
to
over
end
again.
October and
Hello.
a little bit of a.
Yeah, so
trying
it's after It's after Halloween. Good choice.
Krampus. Have you heard of Krampus?
I've heard their movies, Krampus movies. Yeah. I've
Yeah,
heard
Krampus.
No, there's no Krampus movies. There's
Yes,
one
there are.
movie called Krampus.
No, there's a few other that went straight to video, but honestly, there's no way.
Yeah, we
Krampus is older
it.
than the movies.
It's just
Wait,
Krampus
is-
from 2000.
Isn't Krampus what chicks get once a month?
Exactly.
don't know them.
Might
He's
all helps that.
half goat.
Sorry, I apologize for that.
Comes out to punish children at Christmas.
So they went into a Krampus sex thing, which is just of no interest to
Oh,
anybody. But
It's bad.
we're trying to do I guess they were trying to get to some Halloween shit that they didn't get to by the end of October.
Why?
Maybe
Because
next
they
time-
had so much to do,
Yeah, next time don't take the whole month off then.
So much to do.
or just
You know
don't
what I mean?
kill time by doing nothing.
Yeah. So of course we're going to get started on Flirty Gary. I have 2 clips of that. They're horrible. but we got to do it. So it's curious because when Flirty Gary comes on with this chick, like I feel like she's prepared for it, like she's ready for this phone call.
Yeah.
No way, get out of here.
She may have had some advance notice.
What are the odds? Really?
I don't know. It's just kind of weird, isn't it?
Maybe she's just a wordsmith.
It's a quinky dink.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hey there, baby.
Hi.
You're that chick that's into Mama Monster Erotica. Is that so?
Yeah, that is so, actually. Are you too?
Damn skippy.
I never usually get to talk to guys like this. This is actually really hot.
You see, my friends used to call me Flirty G.
Okay.
But I was bitten 1 month ago on the night of the full moon at a place I never should have been.
Really?
An outdoor Goo Goo Dolls concert on a work night.
Ooh.
Dear
wow.
Lord.
The
Wow,
laughs.
that's,
The laughs
That's
keep
like
coming.
Abbott and Costello at their finest.
Man. Wow.
Dave Chappelle, eat your heart out.
Exactly.
I have a better one. You ready?
Oh, God.
Kibbles and bits?
Yes.
Well, this wolf loves nipples and clits.
Good.
Nipples and clits. Nipples and clits.
I have nipples and clits. Nipples and clits.
Nipples and clits. Nipples and clits.
Nipples and clits. Nipples and clits.
It's clits. It's clits. It's clits.
You know, odds are that's a dude talking.
Shit, girl. You're making me nuts.
100%.
Guarantee that's a dude.
Oh.
I'm just a werewolf with his penis in his hand.
Don't do that to Zevon. Come on.
Talking to a real hot chick.
Yeah.
The moon is full, and so are my huge
Dude,
wearables.
think about it. This is like something that they actually like pitch and they say, "Oh, that's a good idea."
Great idea.
That's how bereft they are for any sort of content.
My cock is throbbing.
I can't.
Dude, this is horrible.
Oh my God.
This is horrible by
This is-
anybody's standards.
This
man.
is the worst podcast I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's like, there's zero.
I'd
effort.
rather listen to Hawk Tua Girl than this.
You know what? It's like
terrible.
And this poor dude that's pretending to be a girl that's making $12 a
Yes.
minute has to sit through this crap.
Yeah, and go along with it because they paid.
Yeah, absolutely.
They paid up.
I don't even know what to say.
Ah, dude.
There is no words to describe this because
I'm a little sad that I realized that I don't think Autobot Al ever got back in.
he missed all the.
But
You
he's
missed
not on banned. Nobody has been banned.
No, nobody's been banned. It's I'm sorry for you,
really
Al.
weird, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
It
what's
is
going on.
strange.
Tis strange. All right, so that's the psycho bit. Yeah, and then we got to Flirty Gary because we needed to get to the flirty werewolf.
But that was the Flirty Gary. We didn't play the psycho bit. The psycho bit was really.
Which psycho?
Honestly, the real Flirty Gary would be like, "No, Mary's in New York. It's okay."
Which psycho bit, Dennis?
They actually played the horror. The horror hardcore.
I didn't. I couldn't.
It was so awful. It was just like
I just couldn't.
And they killed 5 minutes with it. They literally were watching that clock like a hawk
Yeah.
to make sure they had the necessary time in. Oh,
So here we go.
They took 3 breaks today. They took 3
Long ones too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here's end of show, just so you can. Well, I don't even know what happened at the end of the show. It
It's
just
bad.
kept, and you know the way lately it just keeps ending and it just never ends. Like they.
Well, they got to 10:15. I think they needed to do the 3 hours and 15 minutes because of the commercials. They gave them 3 hours of content.
All right. Anyway, I thought I'd end on a high note, and that certainly is
I was a high
some
note.
sort of high note. I do want to again mention a couple of things. Number one, on the SiriusXM app right now, watch the full video of Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. I promise you will love this. And that is in the Howard Stern section of the SiriusXM app. I couldn't wait for you to see it. Next Wednesday, the Ultimate Howard Stern Show fan experience. We're bringing select fans into our New York studios for a behind-the-scenes look. And that is brought to you by Steven Singer Jewelers, a longtime sponsor and fan and jewelry expert. We love him. IHateStevenSinger.com.
Right.
Like I mentioned earlier, Wednesday, November 20th, welcoming Cher to the show for the first time. Can't wait to talk to her. Book is just fucking unbelievable.
By the way, he's only read like 2.5 chapters, just so you know.
If
Well,
that.
he
No,
is.
John Hine has probably.
He said, well, Gary's read it, but Howard's only read like 2.5 chapters.
You got to remember he's 69 IQ.
I know. And he's got Josh Brolin's book he has to get to, too.
And can we appreciate the production that the show is now?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Hell of a producer.
I feel like I'm very honored that I'm the least psychopathic person on the panel here today out of 20 people, 19 people. I figured I'm a very, very healthy individual. And
I still want you to calm down. You
just
still
compliment
have
me, Robin.
tendencies.
I couldn't. I just stopped right there, and then they went into commercial.
Yeah, I mean, they have absolutely the energy of food that falls on the floor.
Of a
it's
senior shuffleboard
nothing.
game.
It's just horrible. It's really just horrible. And you're right, Jeremy Harrelson. You're right. Did they forget that the original Flirty Gary was clips of Gary from the show? Like telling Elegant Elliot to shove a hairbrush up his ass? This is just recording off a script. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Correct.
Let's see if we have any Flirty Gary from back in the day. I mean, you have to realize that I'm pretty much done with the show. So let's just go and see if we have any Flirty.
Yeah, I mean,
do we have to?
The rest of this week, now think about this for a second. He announced Cher. He announced Cher. That is 2 weeks from this Wednesday. There is nothing between now.
Is that the last show of the
then.
year? No, right? No.
It's going to be the last show. November. It takes 2 weeks off for Thanksgiving. I think he's only going to be back
December,
1
right?
week now for December. And during that week, Josh Brolin comes in. He'll be the last guest of the year.
Highest working man in show business.
All right, here's Flirty Gary, woman from a dating app. Says it's his Flirty Gary's first call.
A lot of people think Gary looks black. Like, it's weird. Like, they just think he's black. So we posted his picture and profile on a dating site, a black dating site. And a woman from the site was interested in dating Gary. And she wanted to speak to him over the phone, before she went out with him.
Sure.
So we gave Gary some lines to try to woo her. And that's when Flirty Gary was born. And we loved it.
Hello?
What's up, boo? I looked at your profile picture and it looked like you had something in your eye. And then I realized it was just your sparkle.
Oh, really?
For shizzle. Call me Milk, baby, because I will do your body good.
Oh, I cannot.
Oh, God. Does he say that? Does he say it to his side piece?
Flirty Gary's always been horrible. Let's be honest. I mean,
isn't Gary in general just kind of horrible?
Yes, he is.
I mean, he literally adds nothing to the show. He's just a gravy trainer.
Oh, absolutely. He is literally the luckiest man in show business.
You know what? After being the cuck in the corner of the room for the last 35 years, he's gonna milk this. He's gonna
absolutely. He laughed all the way to the bank, bro.
All the way to
that's
the bank.
true.
Yeah, that's how it is. He doesn't care.
You know what? He can be this. He doesn't give a shit. He has some semblance of notoriety, recognizability, maybe here and in LA. And so that's all he needs. He needs that little bit of ego stroke and, to make a shit ton of money.
That's why Jackie was so awesome, because you would just constantly rate him.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I wanted to go to Beth's Instagram before we cut off for tonight.
Yes.
Let's take a look at the Instagram. I'd like to actually have some music to open this.
Stupid Graham. Oh,
So there is Meridian Eyes.
One eye Pete.
There's another one. There's a newer one where her eyes just don't even know where to go.
Oh, really?
Which camera is it looking at?
Go like 2 columns up.
Okay.
She has a hat on. Oh, wait. Did she take it down? No, she didn't. There's no way.
That's what I got.
It was down. I don't know. I was mistaken.
Should I refresh?
I don't know.
Keep going down. Oh my dear God.
Look at that right eye.
Where's it looking?
I don't know.
I mean,
he's like a freaking chameleon right there. Who's got segmented eyes?
It looks really, and that cat, see, that literally is a cry for help.
And the best part is she's trying to have straight eye, like her eyes to focus in the same direction. She's trying so hard in that picture.
That eye is.
Can we visit the calendar for a second? Is that the?
Oh, okay.
I think
it's calendar. Let's see.
Oh, what?
Buy a calendar, you cheap fuck.
Then we get freaking Fox.
I don't care about it.
It's supposed to be out in the daylight.
Yeah, because you encroached on their territory with your stupid mansion.
Hey,
It looks like it's morning.
That's what's
so
going
yes,
on,
he can't.
stupid.
He can be out. It's morning.
Stupid. Yeah. Once there were wild animals living where your house is.
Yeah.
Let's look. Wait. That picture with the kitten. Wait, hold on. Oh, dear God. Hey,
Yeah.
refund gap.
I'm telling her that being kind is the best way to be. I feel she will listen
Shut
to me
up.
soon.
She's.
Wow.
Wait, what happened to the? There it is. There's a cat pet calendar.
Oh, dear
100
Christ.
posts ago. 100% of the proceeds to save more lives. Visit bestfurryfriends.com. They're selling out quickly. So how would they be selling out quickly if this is the first time you're promoting it? And this is
in its mind.
She's special.
In its mind, it thinks it's selling out.
Please join Beth and being
How much? Okay, let's be honest. How many do you think they print out? 100 at the most? At the most. There's no way they print out more than 100.
Maybe they're
And
printing on
25
demand.
bucks?
I think they're
So
printing
at the
on
most,
demand.
she'll
I don't
make
think
what?
they're preprint. I don't think
I
they're
love this. Donate by mail. And if you donate by mail, you have
By
to
mail?
send Fidelity Investments.
Oh, really?
Wow. No.
Like that. Not even pretending.
That's so funny. You would think that they would have like some sort of like just a
Fidelity
PO box.
Investments? Oh my
She doesn't even
God.
try, bro.
What is that? Donate
That's
by
one
mail.
in there.
Yes, this is Mr. Wickerbog. How can I help you?
That's
you would like a
that's what
calendar.
that's a processing center for Fidelity Investments when the people send
That's
money
amazing.
in.
Here we go. Cocoa Friends.
Wow.
2025 calendar.
But once again, I would say if they sell 100, that's $2,500, right?
Yes.
And like her necklaces are like 17 G's, you know?
Yes.
So why would anybody donate to her?
They're stupid.
Just
They're
sell one of
stupid
your
people out
necklaces.
there.
Boom.
She
There you
changed
go.
it because of my comment. You know that. You know that.
What?
Okay. Because on the original post, which is right here, the idiot spelled proceeds wrong.
Yes, it
Oh,
did.
do screen cap before that goes away.
I had already screen capped it.
you
And
did.
Yeah, she already screen capped. It's idiotics.
Yeah, and they changed it.
I mean,
stupid.
so is it Photoshop by Howard?
Let's read on. That's Very Friends. Excited to announce our Coco and Friends 2025 calendar featuring 12 months of adorably cute pictures of Beth and Howard's resident cat Coco Melon and some of her favorite rescue friends. Coco Melon's a tragic example of irresponsible breeding who suffered a spinal cord injury, leaving her with special needs. Thanks to Beth and her family of furry friends, Coco Melon is now thriving with her feline and bunny siblings. 100% of proceeds benefit Beth's Furry Friends Foundation, which goes to helping rescue and nurture more homeless animals in need. Best Furry Friends couldn't do this work without your donor support. Calendar designed by Doug Gordon. Who the hell is he?
Who cares?
It doesn't say photos by Howard.
No Photoshop by Howard. Interesting.
Doug Gordon. Who is Doug Gordon? I'm gonna have to come back.
Didn't he play the Riddler?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and find out who exactly Doug Gordon is.
I think that's Commissioner Gordon.
How much is this calendar? Oh, it's $25.
But like I said, what's the most they could possibly make off of this?
I don't know.
Just,
You know what?
just sell one of your necklaces, bro. Sell a couple of your purses. Boom, double profit for these animals.
Yeah, but you got to understand, that isn't 100% tax deductible.
$25.
It's not 100% tax deductible.
Right. Exactly. So that's the only two things she has on her site. The Jessica Rabbit limited edition women's t-shirt.
So
How
limited edition.
Could it be? It's been like 5,000 years since she did that. Yeah, whatever.
It's limited.
It's limited edition.
Not as many they could print
8 years ago.
What are these comments here?
You made the cut. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Beth, for always including us in your mission of love. We can't wait to receive our calendar.
This is literally making me sick.
I know. We got to move on.
I love it. I love that. It's so
we got
deranged.
nothing going on. Honestly, we got nothing going on. I just thought we'd.
There's nothing tomorrow. There'll be nothing on the show except victory lap. Woo! With the arm out the window, doing donuts in the parking lot. Just such a success. Such a success.
Mo, get the calendar. Show us pictures from inside. Okay, I will get us the calendar. I will do that.
Yay!
The sucky thing is that you're actually giving it $25.
Yeah, well,
No, yes. It's for a good
it's
cause.
tax deductible.
It's tax. Yeah, exactly. I need that tax deduction. Like I need a new asshole. Sure, $25. Sure, why not?
Woo, make it rain.
All right. That's all we got for tonight. And yeah, so Dennis went to a car show this weekend and he used his Dodge Dart or whatever it is that he drives.
Dart?
No, I'm kidding. Yeah. So are you gonna have some new stuff for us?
I'll have some new stuff because I have nothing really. I have a couple little things from the show because I was there to enjoy the show and I don't really like walking around talking about cars. But I have stuff coming out. I have a lot of electrical thing coming out. A lot of electrical stuff.
A lot of electrical stuff
because electrical is the worst thing in the world to work on in a car, and I know how to do it. Unfortunately,
electric.
Do it electric boogie woogie woogie. So
There's
yeah,
your girl again, Xavier.
Hey, one-eyed
Pete.
You know, here she put the Coco and Friends with the proceeds. Yeah, sure. All right. That's all we got for you tonight.
Yeah, so at
with
DJ's Classic Garage.
One-eyed Pete. Isn't one of our cats dying now? Don't we have that going on?
Walter, you see how she feeds him, bro? Look at that,
Walter,
man. Those profs.
He's a mess.
Oh, I hate the sound of that.
You don't like the ASMR freaking cats eating?
Stop it, dude. Oh, bro, I'm gonna inject.
That bowl is bigger than the damn cat.
I know, it's tremendous.
I mean, that is ridiculous.
Oh God, I don't feel so good.
Well, that's what anorexics do. They like.
Wait, what is this with the? Wait, what's this picture here with the black cat with the tube socks?
Christ!
Look at that neck.
Just look at that freaking ring, bro. That's like Green Lantern.
No, that's an aura ring.
She needs $25 to help out.
Babe,
Yeah, okay.
$25.
Babe,
Yeah.
I'm scared I know this. That's an aura ring she got from Jimmy Kimmel and his wife for Christmas a couple of years ago.
Okay, how much do you think that thing goes for?
No, it's like a Fitbit. It's just like a Fitbit ring.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
like $400 or something like that.
Sure.
What's going on with this cat? I don't even want to know.
Mange?
Okay, I'm out. Good night, guys. Seriously.
Did he leave us?
He just left us. I mean, I had food poisoning all day, and I can take this.
He's been sick too.
Well, yeah, mine was self-inflicted, though. Obviously.
Oh, what did you eat?
When I was on my thing, I ate out, and yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I got some bad seafood.
Was that at Stubby's pork roast?
Maybe not. I don't want to say anything bad.
All right, so that's it for us tonight. Thank you so much for participating and joining in this little shit show. I mean, the psychopath thing was absolutely a nothing. So yeah, you missed nothing. There's
nothing. No.
But we will be back tomorrow with more nothing.
With more nothing, and then Wednesday even more nothing.
There's no guests this week.
No guest at all this week.
Mm.
All these movies coming out, no guest at all. I mean, honestly, there's a big movie coming out.
I got nothing.
I can't think of it. It's the Wicked movie's coming out really soon.
Yeah,
and they're having a whole bunch of
those people
problems
on his show.
There's whole bunch of problems, but the thing is, they kind of need some good PR, and he does that, and they're not coming.
You know what? A movie like Wicked doesn't need PR. It'll do well.
Yeah, but no, they have a lot of negative PR right now.
Ariana Grande, I mean, all of those little twerpy tween anorexic chicks will love that shit. All right, guys, we will see you anon. Have an awesome night, and thank you for being here with us. Okay, so thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram or Twitter at RadioGunk, and don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so that you know when we're going to have a new show. Thanks.